Hi Gemini, thank you for watching my channel. I am Mizolette and this is Mizolette's Tarot and Astrology. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing. These are general readings, and so if it doesn't resonate with you, you can check out some of the other readers here on YouTube. You can also check out your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and your rising sign to get a more clear picture of your horoscope and what's going on in the energies surrounding you this month. So Gemini, thank you so much, like I said, for being here. I want to give you a little taste of what's going on for you in the month of May 2020. So astrologically, on the 3rd and on the 20th, you've got a square between Venus and Neptune. So Venus is in your sign and Neptune is in your 10th house of Pisces. So Neptune is in your work. So right now you're not feeling clear about the direction that you want to go in your work. And understandably, this is why, because of the square between Neptune. Neptune is watery. Neptune is about your dreams. Like, you may not be doing your dream job right now. You may feel like what you're doing is more work and no play, not fun at all. And so on the 3rd and on the 20th, there's this fog that's going to just kind of descend over you, and you're going to feel like a little bit stuck, a little bit unclear of the direction to go. So I just want you to just take a deep breath. Woosah. This is the time for that. This is supposed to be happening. So if you have important things around that time that you're trying to do, you might want to reschedule them. Maybe put them off until the energies are going forward. Maybe if you can, put it all the way off to September if you can, because that's when Saturn will be going back forward. So I don't know. All I'm saying is this is the energy that I'm reading, and I would say put it off for as long as you can, because you're not thinking clearly right now, Gemini. And you're a mutable sign, so you're one of those signs that you can change, you can adapt to different situations. But right now, the fog is descending over you and you're not clear. Excuse me. So on the 7th, you got the full moon that's happening in Scorpio. And Scorpio is your 6th house. So again, this is bringing it all back to work. Okay, so you're going to be able to uncover some things that are hidden at work. Like maybe you have a narcissistic boss, or maybe you're just not happy with what you're doing anymore and you finally stop lying to yourself. Or maybe you find out somebody was lying, a client was lying. Maybe they couldn't do what they told you they were going to do. Some promises are going to be broken, but you're going to be thinking about how to change work. You're still a little bit fuzzy at the time, but you're thinking about how to change your work, because right now Venus is in your 1st house, which is in Gemini. Mercury is going to enter in your 1st house, and so you're thinking about you. Like, Gemini, this month is all about you, and happy birthday, because the sun is going to enter your sign later on in the month on the 22nd. So happy birthday. This is all about you, and we need to be focused on you. So, and that's what you'll be focused on this month too. You might need a recharge. So like at this full moon, you might be thinking about your health. You might just be feeling emotionally drained. You might just be feeling like just done, sick and tired and sick. And so you might need to take this time to recharge your batteries, which don't feel bad. Take this time for self-love. Things might not have turned out the way you wanted them to be. You might have been working hard on something and you didn't get the return that you thought you were going to get. So now's the time to try to feel better. You're thinking about, how can I feel better? Mercury's going to enter your house of Gemini on the 12th. Like I said, Venus is in your house of the 1st house of Gemini, but it's also going to retrograde on the 13th. And so you're going to start reevaluating your relationships, the people you deal with, the people you love. You're going to start reevaluating your finances. Like, if your finances are wrapped up in the people you love, you're going to rethink that. You're going to rework that. Right now you're looking at how you present yourself to the world, how you want to be seen, and how people see you. And you're making some changes. You're thinking about the changes that you can make. And this is the time for that, Gemini. A lot of times people say during Venus retrograde, don't do anything new. Like, don't start any new relationships. Don't go buy anything of value that costs a lot of money, like a big car, a new house. Don't go, don't change anything. Don't change jobs. Don't change anything. Don't get plastic surgery. Don't get dental surgery. Don't stay away from anything that has anything to do with what Venus rules until about June 25th, when Venus will start to go back forward. Right now it's going retrograde in your first house. So once again, Gemini, this month, and I feel like this whole year is all about you. Like if it ain't feeling right with you, you ain't feeling it, you know? And so, and I understand that, you know, and I just feel like this is your month to not resist change, you know, because changes are happening whether you're ready or not. So don't resist the change. Let the changes happen. Let the chips fall where they may, because you are gifted. You're gifted with being able to think outside the box, think on your feet, you know, adapt to and change to certain situations. So go with the flow. This is one of those times as an air sign you want to go with the flow this month in May. So Mars is going to be in your 10th house, also around the 14th. And this is just all about your dreams. Like right now you're focused on what do you want to do. Like really, that's what this month is about. Who are you, Gemini? What do you want to do? How are you feeling right now? How do you want to feel? You know, this is about sitting down, doing a major self-assessment and moving forward, knowing who you are and what you want to do and what you're going to do. You know, and it might be cutting certain people out, because if they're not serving your highest good, then they're not for you, and you're going to cut them this month. So thank you, Gemini, so much for listening to that, and I want to go ahead and get into your cards. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the tarot for my Gemini. I'm feeling it for you. So Gemini, what do we need to know for May of 2020 for my Gemini? Gemini, thank you so much for being here. And like I said, these are general readings. If you're looking for a personal reading, look at the information in the description box. I have many ways of connecting with you. Let's work together. Let's work together. I'm also doing life coaching packages, so you can find those on my website at Mysticmizolette.com. I also have some merchandise on there that you might be interested in. But anyway, let's get into your messages right now. So what do I need to know for my Geminis for the month of May 2020? Ooh, that was real thunder. That was real thunder. So like I said, Gemini, things are going to be really turbulent for you this month. Very turbulent. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take this card because the Five of Pentacles just fell out. So some of you guys are feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Either by your job ended, you know, a relationship ended, or somebody left you out in the cold, Gemini, and you're not feeling good about it. They made a judgment against you, or you made a judgment against them. Like, it could have been that you decided to walk away from this job for your highest good, you know, because you didn't want to do it anymore. Or it could have been that they made a judgment. Maybe they decided it wasn't a good working relationship and they terminated the relationship. But it's pretty much done. And Gemini, you're feeling left out in the cold. So what else do I need to know for my Gemini? Sometimes the cards fall and sometimes they don't. So, okay, there's a few that fell out. So you had something in your past that you wanted, wish fulfillment, and it didn't come to pass, obviously, because right now you're feeling left out in the cold. So, like I said, you got the star in the past, but you had a lot of hope for what you were working toward, but it didn't come to fruition. You know, you're still, with the Three of Wands, you're still waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for them to come in, but with the Hierophant here, it's like you know what you want to be doing, and it might be something that's more aligned with your spirit, with the way that you are, just naturally, the way that you were born. There might be, you know, a commitment, a contract to sign or something, but it's looking like whatever it is, it's going to bring you some money in. So this is the Knight of Coins, and he's like the slowest knight, but this is the knight that's making sure that he's dotting his T's and dotting his I's and looking at every possible detail that there is. So it looks like you might be learning something new. Like, even though right now you're feeling destitute, there's a helping hand here. Somebody's going to give you a helping hand. Something's going to come in, and it's going to be sent from God too, with the Hierophant there, and the star. And so what else? We've got the Page of Cups here. So how you're seeing things is that you're starting over. You're starting new and fresh. You know, like you're the page right now. You might be a little bit emotional about things, but I feel like you're going to be okay. People see you as the Knight of Staffs. So people see you as not really that committed to being there, kind of in and out. But that's the energy that's going on right now, Gemini. So if they're seeing you like that, kudos to you. You're actually living your true Gemini truth, because right now you're not supposed to be committed to anything. Right now you are in and out. You're a mutable sign. You're supposed to be doing that because this push and pull energy that's happening with these retrogrades, you're going to feel like you're going forward to go back. Like you might go forward. Let's think about this. Maybe I need to back up. Let's go forward again. Maybe I need to think about this. Let's go a different way. Like that's what you're going to be doing, Gemini. That's the energy that's out there for you in your stars and in your cards. It's so funny. So anywho, let's see what else do I need to know for my Geminis. So we've got the Two of Cups. So it's saying you want a love relationship, a stable love relationship that's real and true. There's some more thunder. So I know that what I'm saying is the truth. That's what you want, and that's what you're hoping for. And like I said, with the Hierophant, you might be dealing with a Taurus or an Earth sign. With the Star, you could be dealing with Aquarius. You know, so I'm also seeing Earth energy here. You could be dealing, like I said, Taurus. So what is the final message for my Geminis that we need to know? Gemini, the Chariot. So it looks like you're going to go forth with making your money and doing what you need to do in the end. So the Chariot represents 7. So I would say in July, could be 7 days, could be 7 weeks, could be 7 months. But I'm looking more toward July. Things are going to start falling into place for you. The things you've been working on, or the things that you know, you've been working on, like the education, the wisdom, like you'll be able to put it together and go forth with that and be successful with that. You know, I really like these cards too. It's so cute, the Chariot there. But I really feel like Gemini, everything is pointing toward you know what to do. With the Hierophant, it's kind of like the High Priestess. It's like you know what to do. Like your spirit is you're being led spiritually to a path, you know, and it was a path that you wanted. Like everything that's going to happen is what you want, so that's why you have to create it that way. Make it that it's everything that you want. You're still waiting for your ships to come in, but they're coming with the Chariot. Your ships are coming in, okay? There's some more thunder. So let's see, what other messages do I need to know for my Geminis? Sometimes I clarify the cards, but I feel like for May, I don't want to clarify the cards. So let's pull the Lenormand and see what it has for my Geminis for May of 2020. May of 2020 for my Geminis. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to donate to the channel, all that information is below. If you're looking for a personal reading, I deliver them a few ways, so all that information is below. You can find me on my website. It's Mysticmizolette.com. It's actually under construction right now, but look for that really soon. I'm working really hard on it right now. So for Gemini, what do we need for May of 2020? Geminis, what messages? Spirit, thank you for being here. Ancestors, thank you. Creator, thank you for these messages that you give. What messages do I need to see for my Geminis for May of 2020? Gemini, May of 2020. Sometimes they fall out and sometimes they don't, so alrighty, so let's see what the Lenormand is saying. There we go. We got the clouds, we got the star, and we got the mice. So what did I already say from the reading and from the astrology? The clouds is all about confusion. Like, you're not clear on which way to go in anything right now. And you're not supposed to be. Like, everything will be shown to you. You just have to have some faith. And you got the star. You got to have some faith, Gemini. And you also have to believe in yourself that you're a creator and that you can create your life. So create your life, because if you don't, it's going to start wearing down your mind. You got the mice. And the mice, they always are deteriorating things slowly. So, you know, your hope will start to deteriorate slowly if you stay in this confused state. So it's time for you to figure out your life, Gemini. It's time for you to figure out your life and get it right. But this is the time for that. So I invite you to do that. This is your last card. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. And I'm just going to pull one card and see what my Gemini babies need to see for May of 2020. Thank you so much for being here. May of 2020 for my Geminis. What messages do we need to know, Spirit? What messages do we need to know, Spirit, for Gemini? May of 2020. What messages? That's too many. Like 5 fell out. I only want one. What messages do we need to know for Gemini, May 2020? Gemini, May of 2020. What messages do we need to know? I'm going to go ahead and pull. Alrighty, so your card from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle says, she tames by laying down the staff and the rope, and it's number 42. 42 can be a 6. So basically she lays down the staff. So this is a little girl laying on the floor. There's nothing for you to do right now, Gemini. It's like a little child being innocent, laying on the floor, looking at the parents like, okay, where do I go? They're looking for direction, and they don't move and do anything until they're told what to do, right? And not to put it like that, I know you're not a child, it's not a condescending card, but it's basically just saying there's nothing for you to do right now. You're being led. Let things happen. Let things fall apart. Let things fall into place. Instead of falling apart, let them fall into place, because that's what they're about to do, and you won't have to do anything. You'll just be you. You'll be standing there, the tornadoes flowing around you, and then eventually it's gonna stop, and you'll still be standing there. And that's what I get for you for May. I'll do your birthday reading for next month. Even though the sun is gonna move into your sign. Happy birthday to those Geminis that were born in May. But yeah, is that May? Yeah. Sorry, guys. So happy birthday to the Geminis that were born at the end of May. And I will do your birthday reading closer to June. And like I said, if you want to work with me, I would love to work with you. I know that my energy is not here for everybody. So when you reach out to me, we'll get to know each other. We'll build a relationship through knowing your cards, knowing your astrology chart, knowing everything. Every other tool that I have, I will give to you as far as life coaching. I also am creating a meditation CD right now. So there's a lot of things in the works for this channel, and I just hope that you stay tuned and subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. So thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing it with your friends and family. Make sure to check out your other signs, and have a blessed day. Have a blessed month. Namaste.